heartbreaker. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Yeah, I'm a heart.
Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. Do it from the front of us. Yeah, I'm a heartbreaker. I hope what a crown. Bottom to your queen pin. Give it to me now. Bottom to your queen pin.
The last time I used a 360 camera was on rent during my Ladakh ride a few years ago. I strapped it on, hit record, and that was it. I came back home and started editing, and let's just say the footage was underwhelming. It wasn't as sharp as my action camera, mediocre colors, and I was glad that this was that one thing that I rented rather than buying. And I never considered 360 cameras ever since as something that I'd be interested in. Cut to a few weeks ago, DJI asked for a sponsored look at their latest and their first ever 360 camera, the DJI Osmo 360. So I thought, alright, one more shot at this 360 thing. Let's see if it grows on me this time around. The Osmo 360 showed up in this neat squarish design. And it doesn't look experimental. It looks finished, compact and lightweight. Like actually light at 183 grams. There's a bright OLED touchscreen on the front that's clearly visible even in direct sunlight and stays always on while recording. Then there are these two functional buttons right below the screen and obviously two fisheye lenses each on either side capturing 180-degree video. It fits right into your pocket and feels like something you wouldn't mind tossing in a bag and forgetting until the shot presents itself. DJI sent me the adventure combo that comes with the camera itself, a pouch, a rubber lens protector, a 120cm selfie stick, a new tilting quick release mount, 3 batteries and a battery case. I was also sent a motorcycle heavy duty mount and a dual heavy duty clamp along with a 100cm high strength carbon fiber selfie stick. These by the way are not included in the adventure combo. The first time I used it, I was riding solo. And it was as simple as just mounting it and forgetting about it. Didn't think about framing, didn't wonder if it was facing the right way. And that's when the concept of 360 clicked again. You don't have to point it anywhere. Just hit record and focus on the moment and deal with the framing later. And when it's a ride in the chaotic traffic of Mumbai, where anything and everything happens all at once. Dogs, rickshaws, potholes, uncles, and God himself all shows up in the same frame, you wouldn't want to miss a single shot. And the Osmo 360 doesn't let you. It is also waterproof, so all of those rainy days and nights won't stop you from filming it all. Showing myself, showing what I'm looking at, or showing the scenic cutaways on the side, all comes from the same clip. And no, I'm not pretending it's magic. You will still have to spend a few minutes reframing it in post, but the peace of mind of having everything recorded is totally worth it. But then, this is still the same thing that any other 360 camera in the market does. But where DJI seems to have actually improved things is the image quality. It records in 8K, which obviously sounds great on paper, but what matters is that the footage finally looks, well, cinematic. It uses a 1/1.1 inch square sensor, equivalent to the image field of a 1 inch CMOS panoramic sensor. This eliminates the ineffective area of a traditional rectangular 1 inch sensor like that of the Insta360 X5. This makes the Osmo 360 a native 8K 2.4 micrometer large pixel panoramic camera with the highest resolution of 8K at 50 frames per second. Besides that, it also records in 10-bit color, which is again the highest ever in any 360 camera. This gives you more color detail and great dynamic range. And to top that, for even more control, the Osmo 360, just like other DJI cameras, supports the D-Log M color profile, giving you a flatter image straight out of the camera. This gives you more flexibility in color grading and matching the grade with other camera footage, giving it that cinematic look. Even in low light, I used their super night mode during a late evening ride. I honestly didn't expect much, but the footage didn't fall apart. It held detail in shadows and didn't go into that grainy mess most 360s dive into after the sunset. This, I think, was the moment I stopped treating it like a just try it kind of a cam and started taking it seriously. But besides capturing a 360 video, the Osmo 360 also has different modes built in for different use cases. but not the kind where you get lost into that menu rabbit hole. First is the 360 mode, obviously. Then there's the super night mode, which, like mentioned before, is useful for the late night rides. Then there's the selfie mode that keeps you in frame and doesn't require any reframing in post. This works best with the selfie stick provided in the adventure combo pack. Then comes the single lens mode that turns the Osmo 360 into a regular action camera, just like my Osmo Action 5 Pro. This mode supports video up to 5K at 60 frames per second. And the boost mode is an ultra-wide and smooth video mode that has a field of view of 170 degrees and can shoot 4K video at up to 120 frames per second for those high action and slow motion shots. The Osmo 360 also takes 120 megapixel photos, which honestly sounds excessive but is good for social media posts or thumbnails. And when it comes to the post-production, all the footage that you record can be edited, reframed and rendered in the DJI Mimo app for Android and iPhones and the DJI Studio app for PC and Mac users. It's easy to use, quick and intuitive, allowing you to edit, crop and export however you wish in landscape or portrait mode. This helps you use the footage for both YouTube and Instagram and share it directly to social media when on the go. But my most favorite feature of all is the built-in 105 GB of storage. Because I have been that guy that forgets his SD cards, finds a great moment, presses record and, well, nothing happens. This camera not only saves you from that, but also lasts over 100 minutes on a full charge while recording in 8K at 30 frames per second. That too without overheating. And when you run out of battery, you can quickly charge it via the USB-C with 30 watts of fast charging. And if you opt for the adventure combo, you also get 2 extra batteries with a battery case for a quick battery swap and backup. These batteries, by the way, are compatible to the Osmo Action 5 Pro and even the Osmo Action 4 that I already have. And now with a total of 9 batteries from the 360, Action 4 and the Action 5 Pro, I have loads and loads of record time for my rides and I can keep swapping batteries between these 3 cameras. That gives users the peace of mind who already own the DJI cameras and batteries. This is also the case with all of the mounts. The Osmo 360 gets a 1/4" screw mount that fits on selfie sticks and tripods, saving you so much hassle of carrying different types of mounts and cases. But if you don't want to use the 1/4" screw mount, it also gets the same quick release magnetic mounting mechanism like any other DJI camera in the past. So the Osmo 360 fits right into your DJI ecosystem. So who is this camera really for? Well, I'm not gonna say it's for everyone, because it's not. If you're a control freak who likes framing every single shot, then stick to action cams like the Osmo Action 5 Pro. But if you ride solo, make travel content, or just want one camera that can film everything while you just go about doing your thing and eventually make it look good, this one fits perfectly. It's not here to replace your entire setup, but it's that one camera that you'll actually use instead of just admiring it. And for me, that's the most telling part. And honestly, it's just a lot of fun using the Osmo 360. Putting it in weird places and getting some trippy shots makes it absolutely entertaining to experiment with. So yeah, the Osmo 360 definitely doesn't feel like a gimmick, and it being DJI's first attempt at 360 cameras, I can only imagine what's in store ahead. What do you think about the Osmo 360? Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and thanks to DJI for sponsoring this video. Thank you for watching.